to bleed again. That was a problem. So he's bringing entertainment at the minute. Whether he's enjoying that or not particularly is another question. Got to the quarterfinals of the Europeans in 2024. Boxed at the World Championships the year before that. This is his 4th World Championships, actually. 28 years old. A World Junior bronze medalist way back in the day. So Gonzalez in the red, Kapuler in the blue. Just looking for the 1-2 there, Kapuler. Throws it from the outside, just trying to get a sense of the distance left into the body. Throwing that left hand and then just spinning off around his front foot. He's let really to let anything go here, Gonzalez. He's kind of on the outside, having a bit of a prowl, having a bit of a look, and Kapuler is just building up a bit of a rhythm here. He's pushed it back in the ropes and chopping down. Nice right hand on the move there from Kapuler, and he's just injecting a bit of pace into this now, Gonzalez. And it's the right thing to do because he's had a look for long enough. Kapuler, as I said, was just being allowed to build up a little bit of a rhythm there, just punching when he pleased, and he just couldn't allow that to continue, Gonzalez. Because to an extent, really, he's just given this first round away. And in a 3-round fight, you just can't do that. That's better, just setting his feet and letting a right hand go there. Left hand from Kapuler. I think he just lost his footing slightly. This one just catching fire a bit towards the end of the round. That's more like it. Bell goes. He had a strong finish there, Gonzalez. And he can take that momentum into the next round, maybe. I think he was too slow starting myself. He had a good look. A good long look, too long a look. That's a nice left hand there from Kapuler, and then just kind of lost his balance. Four-1 in favour of Kapuler there. Gonzalez's strong finish, just doing enough in the eyes of our judge from Afghanistan. So he's got something on the board there, and you just never know. That might turn out to be important.
Round 2.
He's got to bring the heat here, Gonzalez. 1-2 there from Kapuler. Gonzalez just trying to dip that head, get on the inside. Nice left hand there, though, from the Israeli. Right hand into the body there from Gonzalez. And the nose has started to bleed again here, Kapuler. That's happened in his first 2 fights. His first one was stopped in the second due to it. It started because of a head clash, and he was ahead in the fight, so he won the fight. And his next one, again, it started to go. It looked like it could be a bit of a problem. And the doctor's going to have a look here. And the problem he could have here is that there's existing damage there which is causing it to bleed easily, but if the referee decides that the punches cause that bleeding to start, then that's where his problems begin, really. The ref, on the advice of the doctor, allowing this one to continue. He'll be used to it by now, that's one thing you can say. Good couple of shots there from Kapuler. Gonzalez trying to work on the inside. He's got to finish the round strong here again, though, Gonzalez, because Kapuler, for me, is ahead in this round. And Gonzalez, he got stuck in towards the end of the first. He's going to have to do the same thing again here, but again, it could well be that he's just left it a little bit too late. He's very fussy, this referee. They're not landing absolutely clean, those kinds of hooks that he's throwing, but I think enough of it's getting through. Little right hand definitely did land. Final 10 seconds. Kapuler, he's on the ropes there, and he just didn't attack Gonzalez. And there's a little nick by the corner of the left eye there of Kapuler as well, I think. And you look at his face, and if he does make it through to the quarterfinals and claim his $10,000 US, then it'll be hard earned, because the blood's not coming out of the nose particularly, but just a little cut on the corner of the eye. It looks that way anyway, but looks can be a bit deceiving sometimes. I don't think there's much in that. The blood's running clear of the eye, which is good for him because it's not obscuring his vision. And they're getting the Q-tips up the nose there to try and soak up the blood, and they're just kind of leaving the cut as it is. So the trainer must have looked at that and decided that the priority is not that. And you look at the marking up around the eyes as well, damage from previous fights. He's not attending to the cut on the corner of the eye at all there, really. Just wipes it off with the towel. In not very delicate fashion, that's slightly odd. So third and final round, and in the middle of all that we had split scoring again in favour of Kapuler.
Third and final round.
And Kapuler with a 2-point lead with 3 of the judges. The other 2 cards are level. He forgot to put his gum shield in. So Gonzalez needs a big round here to turn things around, and I think this has been quite a strange performance from him, because towards the end of the first round he started to become more aggressive after having what I felt was a long hard look, and he had some success in the second round. He didn't really do much, to be perfectly honest, and now he's coming out strong at the start of the third, and it could be too little too late. The blood is coming from the corner of the eye from the cut again, the cut that wasn't really treated in between rounds, and that's why the referee is taking him over to see the doctor now. And we need to know how that cut was caused. I haven't seen any kind of indication from the ref. If it was a head clash and it gets stopped now, we'll go to the cards and he's well ahead. If it's from a punch and it gets stopped, then he'll lose. A minute gone in this third round, and he's in familiar territory here, Kapuler, a bit like his last fight where the nose started to bleed. He got hit with a standing 8 count, and he just had to try and see it out, and he's going to do the same thing here. He doesn't want that to bleed too much more. He doesn't want to be going over to see the doctor too much more, unless he knows that that was caused by the head clash. He'll have a good idea because he's the one in there, but as I said, I didn't see the signal. And again, Gonzalez kind of had him back in the corner there. He could have let his hands go and just didn't really. He's looked menacing. He's looked like he could be a threat, but he just hasn't provided enough of a threat throughout the course of the fight. Every now and again, he'll have a little smile on his face. He'll kind of spread his gloves wide, but he just hasn't done enough. And Kapuler is gutsing this out here. He's got good fundamentals. Boxing out of the southpaw stance, throws a decent jab, 1-2. That's a good jab there, nice and snappy. And he's got good movement. But I just feel like Gonzalez could have made his life more difficult. So he's touching distance away now, Kapuler. He's got those 3 cards that he led by 2 points at the end of 2 rounds. And I think he's won this third and final round. And he should go through by unanimous decision, I think, turning those 2 currently drawn cards into cards in his favour.
Ladies and gentlemen, the decision goes in favor of your winner via split decision. In the blue corner, representing Israel, Miroslav Kapuler.
So Kapuler gets it on a 4-1 split. I thought he won every round and won every round pretty clearly. That score in the middle there of 2-1 to Gonzalez is a mystery to me. But the right fighter has got the decision. And it's been hard fought for him. You just look at his face as he leaves the ring. Blood just seeping out the end of the nose. Blood coming from the cut on the corner of the eye, marking up between those, those 2 eyes. And he's through to the quarterfinals, and he's going to pocket at least $10,000 US. So it's all worth it. It's always worth it in the end. And now we head into the super heavyweights.